Well, in an ideal world, yes, but they obviously haven't. It's obviously the referee, whether the referee's dominated it and said, you know, this is it, I'm happy with this. He's turned to the operative said, are you happy the line's there? Yeah, I've locked them in. Once they're locked in, bang, that's it. Judgment goes on. And
decisions like this, where, as Dermot said, it is human error, a clear, obvious human error where people will think, do you know what, we'll just take a couple of poor decisions on field through the course of the season because it's not worth it if VAR can't draw the right line.
As long as it takes, sorry Lee, but you've got to do it. Not just Lee, but everyone in the VAR room have got to do it. I think that's what will happen. It's about everybody because we're all in it together. It's about everybody having the same mental approach to it of time is of no consequence, the decision is the most important.
The statement that came from the PGMOL yet can confirm its chief refereeing officer Howard Webb has contacted both Arsenal and Brighton to acknowledge and explain the significant errors in the VAR process. Both incidents, which were due to human error and related to the analysis of offside situations, are being thoroughly reviewed by PGMOL. Not going to be much consolation to either club, is it?
You know, there's an apology, but what does it actually do? Because of all the eyeballs that are on, you know, the VAR official has an assistant, etc. What do they see? If everybody else could see it, they should be able to see it. Oh, this is crazy stuff, as far as I'm concerned. It's just people not doing their job properly. That's it, as simple as that. Dermot could dress it up as much as he likes, but it's people not doing their job.
Another night in the Premier League has ended with furious debate, and once again the spotlight falls on VAR. Arsenal supporters left the Amex Stadium convinced their side had been denied a clear penalty during their clash with Brighton and Hove Albion, in a decision that has reignited the ongoing controversy surrounding video officiating in English football. The match itself had already been tense, with Arsenal FC trying to maintain momentum in the title race while Brighton pushed hard to secure points on home soil. Early in the game, Arsenal took control thanks to a clinical finish from Bukayo Saka, who capitalised on a defensive lapse to put the visitors ahead. The goal silenced the home crowd temporarily, but it did little to calm what would soon become a storm of officiating controversy. Midway through the second half came the moment that has since dominated headlines. Arsenal surged forward in a flowing attacking move, with the ball eventually finding its way into the Brighton penalty area. As the attacker attempted to turn and shoot, a Brighton defender appeared to make clear contact with both the player and the ball in a challenge that many believed warranted a penalty. Players in red immediately surrounded the referee, gesturing furiously and demanding a review. From the stands and television replays, the contact looked obvious enough to spark widespread expectation that VAR would intervene. Yet after a brief pause, the referee signalled for play to continue, confirming that the VAR officials saw no clear error. The reaction was immediate. Arsenal players looked stunned, and even the commentary teams covering the match expressed surprise that the incident had not resulted in a pitchside review. Social media erupted within seconds, with fans posting slowed-down clips of the challenge and questioning how such a moment could pass without punishment. For many supporters, the frustration goes beyond a single decision. Critics argue that VAR was introduced to remove exactly these kinds of controversies, yet nights like this suggest the system is still struggling to deliver the clarity it promised. When obvious moments of contact are ignored, fans inevitably ask whether the technology is being applied consistently. Brighton, for their part, continued to battle until the final whistle, attempting to claw their way back into the match. Their attacking pressure forced Arsenal onto the defensive in the closing minutes, but the visitors held firm to secure the victory. Still, the result itself has almost become secondary to the debate surrounding the penalty incident. Arsenal fans insist their team was once again denied a crucial call, while neutral observers are asking why VAR chose not to intervene in a situation that looked worthy of review. The controversy now adds another chapter to the Premier League's long-running officiating debates. Every season brings renewed promises that VAR protocols will improve, yet flashpoints like the one at the Amex continue to undermine confidence in the system. As the dust settles, one thing is certain: the discussion about VAR's role in English football is far from over. And for Arsenal supporters, the feeling remains painfully familiar. Another match, another moment, and another decision that leaves them wondering what exactly VAR is there for.